The beautiful lie we tell ourselves. Think about it. Every person you've ever admired, every champion, every leader, every visionary started with a lie. Muhammad Ali said, "I am the greatest," before he had any proof. Steve Jobs told his engineers they could make the impossible real. Napoleon convinced himself he was destined for empire. They weren't describing reality, they were bending it. That's what we are going to talk about today, because the truth is you would never achieve anything if you stay honest about who you currently are. You achieve when you lie to yourself and then make that lie come true. You already lie to yourself constantly. You tell yourself, "I'll start tomorrow. I'm just tired. I don't care what people think." But deep down, you know you are lying, and you still keep doing it. So here's the question. If you're going to lie anyways, why not lie in a way that serves you, that does you something great, not a disservice? There are two kinds of self-deception. The first is comfort lie, the kind that protects your ego but destroys your potential. Comfort. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I could be great if I really tried. No, you couldn't, because you don't. Because you don't. The second is the kind that builds the bridge between who you are and who you want to be. It's delusional. That fuels progress. It's when the insecure guy says, "I'm confident." When the broke kid says, "I'm successful." The lazy man says, "I'm disciplined." They are lying, but that lie pulls them towards the truth. You don't become confident and then act confident. You act confident until you are. That's the paradox. Honesty locks you into the present. Lying lets you access the future. There's a simple rule in psychology. People always act in line with who they believe they are. It's like with Halloween, when you dress up as some like anime character or some character that you aspire to be like one day. So you start to try and mimic them. If you see yourself as a smoker, you'll smoke, which is terrible. Don't ever smoke. If you see yourself as lazy, you'll find ways to stay lazy. If you see yourself as a disciplined person, you'll unconsciously make choices that reinforce it. Your identity is a script, and you perform it perfectly. If you want to change your life, you don't start with your behavior. You start with the story you tell yourself who you are. You have to trick your brain. Convince it that you already are the person you are trying to become. Say it out loud. "I'm the kind of person who shows up. I am built for this. I do not quit." Even if it feels fake. Even if it feels fake, you still don't allow it to become reality. Because here's the secret. Your subconscious doesn't care whether something is true or false. It responds to repetition and emotion. Say something enough times, it becomes your reality. That's not magic. That's neuroscience. Every time you repeat a belief, you strengthen the neutral pathways that makes it feel real. Eventually, your brain starts checking if it's true. It just assumes that it is. That's why people trapped in self-doubt can't escape. They repeat their misery. "I'm not good enough. I always fail. I'll never get there." They are hypnotizing themselves into mediocrity. The trick is weaponize that same process. Hypnotize yourself into power. It's all power, y'all. Neuroscience proves this works. When you visualize success, truly feel it, your brain activates the same pathways as actually doing it. Your mind rehearses the victory before it exists. Athletes do this before every major competition. Why? Because the brain is literal. If you make it experience a reality often enough, it starts preparing your body to match it. Confidence isn't born, it's programmed. And you all have it. You just have to get it programmed. The program begins as a lie. You lie to yourself so convincing that your brain starts adjusting your posture, your tone, your ambition, your emotions, everything to align with that identity. Not through motivation, but through identifying engineering. People think honesty is safe. It's not. Honesty can be a prison. Honest says, I'm not ready. I'm not talented. I'm not capable. And then what? You stop trying. You give in to this temptation of quitting and you end up doing it. The truth is overrated. It's the most convenient excuse ever invented. Reality doesn't reward honesty. It rewards delusion, backed by effort. Every revolution, every movement, every invention started with someone lying to themselves and others. I will be the richest man in the world. And look at Elon Musk. The Wright brothers lied about what was possible. Tesla lied about the future of energy. Even religions are built on noble lies, visions of what humanity could be. So don't fear lying, fear being realistic in this aspect. Always be realistic, but you get the point. Realism kills dreams. Delusion builds them, to a certain degree, of course. Now let's go practical. How do you lie to yourself in a way that actually transforms your life? Here's the formula. Invent the identity. Pick one version of yourself you wish existed. Not I want to lose weight, but I am going to lose weight. Not I want to get rich. I am rich. You see the difference? Say it out loud. You are already true. I am ruthless with my time. Your brain needs sound, not silence. Back it with action. If you say you're going to be rich, save your money, invest, do the things that are going to make you rich. You have to back it with action. Surround yourself with reinforcement. You can't sustain a lie in an environment that consistently contradicts it. If you tell yourself you are going to be successful, but everyone around you lives small, brain will collapse back to normal. Your small brain will just collapse. Surround yourself with people, books that confirm the new reality. Let the lie become the truth. One day, the mask fits perfectly. The things that used to feel fake now feel natural. That's when transformation is complete. When lie becomes reality. When the lie becomes reality, y'all. Failure, who said, I'm unstoppable. Now he owns a company. The guy who said, I am in control of my life, while he was still broke and lost, now he's free. Every major comeback starts with a story. Every legend begins as a lie. Even you have to become one. You have to tell yourself a story so powerful that it makes it the old you impossible to return to. Because self-deception, when done with the intention, isn't delusion. It's creation. You're not lying to escape reality. You're lying to rewrite it. You want to rewrite reality. You don't need discipline. You don't need motivation or talent. You need a better lie. You also need discipline. I'm not going to lie to you. Tell yourself, I am already that person. I already have what it takes. I was meant for this. And one day, you'll wake up and realize it's no longer a lie. It's just who you are. Because the most powerful truth in the world always starts with a beautiful lie and discipline. If you want to be someone who is strict and you want to lose weight, you got to be disciplined. You got to be consistent. Don't take this exaggeration video as something that, oh, you have to believe in a lie just to become someone great. You tell yourself a lie, but you put in the work that makes the lie come to life. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. If I messed up on anything, I apologize.